Hello everyone. I'm a bit nervous and I tend to go off on a tangent, but hopefully I've got these notes so it'll be all right. My name is Jamal Edwards, I'm 22 years old, and I think our future Prime Minister could be discovered on YouTube. But why should you listen to me? This video should help explain a little bit.
What are you doing filming me? Jamal!
My stamina's healthy, so it's music, no more beat in the shows. Not just in it for the peas and the gold.
I'm just a kid who dreams bigger than the rest. Now I'm living them correct, here sitting in the
SB, if you need a bar, then get me.
Educate yourself, see it's not the money you make.
It's compulsory, some are calling it poetry. SBTV.
My lifestyle tells me wild, but you never catch me. Explosive. Style, don't think I'm a blow, I get therapy now.
SBTV.
Alright, small, be like a train. Choo choo, go hard, go faster. Stack keys every day. Alright, small, be like a tractor. Alright, small.
So yeah, that was me and my mum. In 7 years, SBTV has gone from me filming my mates in my state to becoming one of the largest online youth broadcasters in the world. We have over 172 million views and 320,000 subscribers. But what if I hadn't focused on music? What if I'd focused on politics instead? What if that video had been about me establishing myself as a political figure? The influence YouTubers have over people is overwhelming, and their power to change views and create a movement is phenomenal. And I've seen how they're becoming more political. That's why I think our future Prime Minister could be discovered on YouTube. I'm going to break it down into 3 main factors. Number 1, equality. YouTube is one of the most democratic platforms in the world. It's a place where everyone has equal access regardless of your age, race, wealth, gender, or class. You could be nobody and overnight become somebody. Respect is earned in the creativeness of your product and the volume of your views, not the currency of your class, education, or background. Segregation is nowhere to be seen on YouTube. Let me give you an example of this. Me and 2 friends of mine, Jack and Finn Harries, are 2 YouTubers from Chiswick. They went to a different school and they're from a different background to me. We're all from West London and live down the road from one another, but in the real world, we normally wouldn't have struck up such a good relationship and we first met through YouTube, which is a place where class and background don't matter, so we viewed each other for our content and not our connections. As our friendship's grown, we've introduced our different audiences to one another, offering them different new opinions and cultural viewpoints, which is broadening both of our audiences' knowledge of the outer world. We've connected with each other's communities because of what we say and not where we come from. The opportunity to build power on YouTube is anyone's game. Compare this to government. The opportunity to build power is sometimes determined on what school or university they went to. On YouTube, that's unheard of. Our future Prime Minister could be discovered on YouTube because the voting public want equality, and YouTube provides just that. I'm going to move on to my next point, which is number 2, brands. YouTubers are experts at building their brand, the brand of themselves. Successful YouTubers start with 0 and build their success on a personal connection with their audience. People ask them questions, they reply, they gather opinion, and build a community and act on people's advice. They have a constant communication with their audience and work hard to build up their brand, as they know once people buy into it, they will support and follow them for as long as they keep them engaged. Politicians do this too. They knock on doors and build up a community at a grassroots level. And if they're lucky, they'll win the support of hundreds, and maybe local people of 1,000. In comparison, my biggest video has had 7.5 million hits. YouTubers can influence people because of the scale of their brands. And think how many amazing leaders of ours have fallen because not enough of the public has bought into them as a brand. Our future Prime Minister could be discovered on YouTube because the voting public like to buy into a brand they know and trust. And building yourself into a wide-reaching brand is what YouTube is all about. This brings me to my final point, number 3, globalization. YouTubers are immediately global. YouTubers don't focus on the borders of countries, and neither do their subscribers. Overnight, they can get messages out across the world and receive instant feedback. I'm one of the several young Brits who have large profiles in certain countries our political leaders maybe don't. Not only do we connect with other YouTubers in those countries, but we connect with their audiences. We connect with people in certain countries in a way that might not be achieved by the everyday normal politician. For example, I've got subscribers and fans in the Middle East. Now, you might think this sounds a little bit far-fetched, but if kids in war zones are growing up as fans of global YouTubers, what does that mean for international relations in 20 years' time? Our future Prime Minister could be discovered on YouTube because the voting public want internationally respected figures, and some YouTubers become just that. Imagine YouTubers in a decade. They will have progress from music, fashion, and comedy addicts that we are now. YouTubers could be political with massive followings of millions of young people who know, like, and trust their brand. That brand could be famous for what they stand for. That YouTuber could become a YouTube kind of global political figure. They could use the YouTube arena to engage people in social issues, political actions, campaigns, and causes. They could influence change. Imagine that YouTuber on a mission to number 10. The self-made YouTuber with global links, transparent and open beliefs, a connection with their audience, interacting with them daily. Or imagine a typical politician as we currently know them. I know who I put my money on. As for me, I didn't build my community to try and make big political statements or claims. I came to YouTube and I built a community for music and talent. But those who are coming up below me are much more political than I am, and they do want to hear their voices heard. Going back to my friends Jack and Finn, they have 2 million subscribers and 84 million views. Between us, we have 2.5 million subscribers and have amassed 250 million views. Now, we only talk about music, life and stuff, but if our stuff got political, Mr. Cameron better take notes. The people that created YouTube created an arena that can breed social change. The people that make the content are using that platform to start social change through their brand. It won't be long until those brands become political, which is why I believe our future Prime Minister could be discovered on YouTube. Thank you for your time.